one day I will do that fully, a concept album fully. I promise you that.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Belgian Jasper. If you are new to the channel, click subscribe right now. Master of Masters is the name of the upcoming Iron Mask album, and I got to talk to Dusan Petrossi, who is the guitar virtuoso of the band. Dusan, thank you so much for your time today. Congratulations on the release of the new single, Tree of Life. How are the reactions so far?
Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, I think it's so far it's all good. Yes, we're very happy. People really like this new track. It's very catchy. They say it's really, that they can sing it, and that it's easy to remember. And that was the goal. I think it's after 2 weeks on the YouTube, it's already more than 20,000 views. So we are happy. Yeah.
Good. I mean, you said it. It's a catchy song. It's compared to some of the other material that we've heard from Iron Mask in the past, it's a little bit more of a mid-tempo song. It's a very epic song. This is the first song that we've heard of the new album. How representative is it for the whole album?
We had in the past a lot of not only speed metal songs and not only double kicks, But I think this is kind of still metal, but very very commercial in a way that people can really, you hear it once and you can just sing it straight.
Yeah. The new album, Master of Masters, it's expected in December. The titles of the songs have been released on the website. As far as I can tell from those titles, it seems like this is a collection of standalone songs, or is there an underlying story or a common theme that builds this album together?
Not on purpose, but it's not a concept album. I never. Maybe in the future I will do some concept album. It's because it's a challenge I still didn't do. But this is, I think, few songs are connected in the way that it's, Master of Masters means the money. It's also means, this kind of force that created everything in this universe. It's a double meaning, and it's like I told you, there's a lot of songs about money and this, of the revolution, start the revolution about, always the richer getting the attention, or the richer and more poor people, and it's always the same after more than 100 years. It's even worse now than before. It's a few songs are connected to that, but not all songs.
To talk about money and business, how people consume music has also drastically changed. So the music industry has changed quite a bit. You would do shows to promote the album. Now you release songs and albums to promote the shows and promote merchandising. How do you look at that?
It's like you give the album for free, really. It's all the investment, all the money. It's a lot of money to produce an album, a good quality album. And this is really, people don't understand this. They want everything for free now. I push on a fucking click and I have the album. Okay, I don't pay, but who cares how much I paid to make this record? Who cares? I get it for free. Who cares? Maybe, we have this album for free and then another band for free. It's normal. It's just normal. I have all the fucking album I want in the world. But that's not normal. That's not how it should be. I can't do anything else. I'm a musician, I'm a guitar player, I'm a songwriter. I cannot do anything else. I do what I can do the best. That's it. And that's why sometimes it's difficult to release an album. And you have to invest each time a little bit more, each album a little bit more. We would stop. I don't know. I hope not, but I think it's okay. Internet's not always so bad. It's good to promote stuff, and it's nice. And the real fans really buy the album still. And then thanks to this guy, we can still make some record. The label still trusting us in how much we can sell. So the advance depends all on that, and so it's a perpetual fight to survive. All the gig we have is all postponed because of this virus, and it's like you said, we can't promote this album with gigs. We can do live streams. We can more interviews, more video clips, but that's also kind of investment also.
it was 4 years between the previous album and this album. I read on your website that the actual writing and creating this album went very smooth. Why did it take 4 years to release a new album?
Yeah, it's after the Diabolica release, we played a lot live gigs, and then I had another Magic Kingdom album release, which was released last year. So it's not so much time left with the touring, with the new album of Magic Kingdom. Then I always record stuff on my little recorder on my phone. So I had a lot of ideas, and then I went through all these ideas, and when I need a new album, Iron Mask, everything was there. All the melodies, chorus melodies were there, and so I worked very quickly on these songs, 12 songs, and then it went really fast.
I've always believed in my own dreams, but heavenly roads are hard to reach.
It had some changes also in the band, and I think one of the key changes for Iron Mask obviously is the vocalist. Iron Mask has had a few singers in the past. You must be very glad that Mike is on board now.
So he went at the gigs when we played for the Diabolica release, and I met him in backstage, and he's a big fan of Iron Mask for many years. So when we needed a new singer, I just thought let give it a try. And it's a good singer in Belgium. It's really difficult to find a good singer like that. So we talked. I talked with Rami and Vasily, and we said let's try him and let's see, because after all these years, we the core of the band, Vasily, Rami, and me, are always there. It's always a singer that had problem with singer all the time, because all these guys promised us some things, but they never kept their word.
You already mentioned it. You, Rami, the core of the band. A lot of people, when they think about Iron Mask, regardless of who's the singer, they're gonna be thinking of you and your guitar playing. A lot of people compare you to an Yngwie Malmsteen, Luca Turilli. Who would you consider are the biggest influences of Iron Mask musically?
I don't know, but the influences are, in the 80s I had a lot of different. I pick a little bit of everyone, every guitar player I liked in the 80s. I take this little bit of everyone, and I try to make my own soup. I don't know how you say it. My own.
Okay, cool. You said before that you think Masters of Masters is the best album that you've ever done. We've only heard one song before. So far, my favorite Iron Mask album still is Hordes of the Brave, and I think you remember that I called Holy War one of the best Belgian metal songs of all time.
Holy war, tell me what you're fighting for. You wanna fight eternally.
The fact that you say that the new album is the best that you've worked on with all, you've done over 12 albums, I guess. That's a big statement. What makes Masters of Masters stand out for you so much?
I think it has to do something with Mike joining the band, but it was kind of all together. Just I always try to make the best song I can. At the time of my life, when I have this kind of knowledge, because each time you learn something more, and every time you learn, okay, this I can do in that way, this I can arrange in that way, the orchestration I can do like this, I can do that, and each time you evolve. And this time, I think it's right to the point where it's really good songs, only good songs with good choruses, and you hear that all the band is a real band.
You are obviously one of the drivers of, or not the main driver behind Iron Mask, but you also already mentioned your other band, Magic Kingdom. How do you approach these two bands? Like when you're when you've got your recorder and you're singing a melody into your recorder, what makes something perfect for Magic Kingdom versus Iron Mask?
Magic Kingdom will always be more speed metal and with a lot more symphonic, arrangement. I don't know. I think Iron Mask is kind of less symphonic, but still neoclassical. Most focused on guitar, soloing and more maybe some more commercial tunes, shorter tunes. Some more commercial stuff.
Okay, awesome. So, Dushan, tell me more about that collection of swords that you got behind you.
And that's old stuff. We use that sometimes in the pictures and video clips. Years ago. So I keep them.
Yeah.
I'm still good here.
So anybody that enters your recording studio unannounced has to be watchful for you coming out of the dark wielding a broadsword. The launch cycle has started for the new album. The first single is out. The album is going to come out in December. You're not really able to play any shows, or at least not any big shows right now. Or are you planning some other things? So what can we expect as you guys are getting ready for the launch?
All the gigs we had are postponed for the next year. So for the moment, there's nothing, and I think it's even better like that because we prefer the people to be safe and not going, all together, gathering too much, and spread the virus. This is very important for us. First the fans has to be safe, and then we play wherever we play. We'll come next year, and we'll do more video clips. I think try to make some more videos on Facebook, and show we're still alive. That's it. That's all we can do for the moment. And I really try now because with Mikey, I feel really it's the new lineup of Iron Mask is really strong now, and I think for 2022 I'll come up already with a new album. Everybody in the band is eager to go play and to record videos, to record new albums. They're always ready to do anything. So they live for the music. This is their passion, and we don't tend to stop.
Well, that's awesome. Well, Dushan, so much for all that information and your time today. A lot of exciting stuff coming. I've put my pre-order in a long time ago, so I can't wait to get my hands on Master of Masters. That's going to be awesome. Thank you again for your time. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to the release.
Man, thanks a lot, man. So it was really cool.
You are awesome for watching this video. Click right here to see more content like it and subscribe to the channel.